Good morrow. I am talking to the camera, Jeremy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
So sorry.
Jeremy is turning over his poop in the bathroom right now.
No, I'm not.
Someone else's poop?
Yeah. No poop.
Okay. This morning I've been doing some documenting with Jada and her van Tootie. She's maybe like a week out from starting her nomad life. She's going to be part of the traveling solo series that Chris has in the works, and it's going to be really cool to see her journey on the road. I do not know where Wes and Richard are, but they've obviously taken out the mid-metal for the roof raise ahead here. And as I described previously, those window holes are going to be staying, and we're going to be laying in a piece of steel, maybe 24 inches wide on both sides, and that's going to raise this baby up. I think it's going to look really cool after the fact. You guys know how talkative Wes can be, and but he's previously told me that he generally doesn't recommend people go this route, mainly because the insulation of like the standard bus windows is really terrible. So it's going to add additional moisture. It's not going to keep things as cool or hot in the bus long term. It's nice to have, you know, the panoramic view with the windows, of course, and aesthetically it's going to keep that look of a school bus, but practically from like a living perspective, it is better if you just sheet metal it over and then add whatever windows you want to it for, I guess, a better permanent solution, especially weather-wise.
Hey.
Hi. This is Tamara. She's doing some painting. She's a nomad. She's floating through.
Just painting a bus. It's going from blue to white.
Oh, wow. This blue
This blue
to this white.
to this white. Because a boy used to have it. He likes blue, and now a girl wants it, and she doesn't like blue.
Ah, okay. The important details.
Yes.
Well, it's so nice of you to paint it for her.
I think her name is Alex, so you're welcome.
Well, sweet. Maybe we'll see Alex on the vlog soon.
Yeah.
You missed a little bit on your arm. You're supposed to paint the cabinets, not yourself.
Oh, I got it.
Wow. Oh, down here too.
I'm trying to miss my clothes, that's all.
You're doing great so far. Is this why you have your shirt inside out? Nice. Good play. Take notes.
Coffee.
Nice. I need nice coffee. I need a pool and like a couple shots of tequila and then like an iced down
I'll take a
Moscow
marg.
Mule.
Oh, Moscow Mule sounds nice.
You have
I
any?
want like a frozen sangria.
That does sound good.
Doesn't that sound good?
Yeah.
In a floaty by the pool.
Well, we don't have a pool here. I'm sorry.
You do have a big bucket sink back there.
You'd probably fit in
I
it.
could probably sit in it.
Do you have any paint tips?
Don't it up.
Don't mess it up? Okay. Well, great. I was expressing earlier to Tamara that I would not recommend painting the interior of your bus white just because I went that route and I know how grimy it gets. After a year on the road, we ended up having to repaint every white cabinet we had just because it gets gummed up and gross and beat around, and I'm sure there's better paint you could be using. It's not that we went with cheap paint, but aesthetically it looks great for Instagram, but over time it's not really the best option. That's why I like stained wood. I think it looks good and you can beat the shit out of it and it still looks good. It's really cool to see Zep 3 at the shop because that's actually where I met Chris at Skoolie Palooza in 2019. And after Skoolie Palooza, they actually did this build out in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere on BLM land, and had like 4 or 5 guys, maybe gals, also helping him do the build. So it's kind of wild to see it a couple years later, completed and actually a home. I'll show you the inside. Well, when I said completed, not so much, but bed, kitchen area, sink, we're kind of reconstructing things for the new owner that's going to be taking over. Love these little wall shelving units. They're just so handy. So there'll be some work to be had in here.
Hey, Cole.
Are you making yourself a bed platform?
I'm making myself a bed platform.
Oh wow!
Gonna
Holy
be able
cow!
to sleep.
It's gonna be a medium twin.
No, it's actually gonna be two 2-foot platforms,
That makes more sense.
and a queen size bed will go on top of both of them.
You have a much better plan.
Yes. And then I can actually take the platforms out of the bus also, because it won't be too big to take out
Yeah.
or put in.
We're towards the end of the day here today.
Yeah, I'm getting to work on my own project.
It's so you wouldn't believe the backlighting right now. You look like you died and went to heaven.
These little nails that I used barely stuck through and didn't work at all. Like the nail gun technique,
Yeah.
because they are too short.
Do you know where our good buddy Wes is today?
Wes is taking care of some business. He's getting more. Yeah, Wes is home. Anyway. Do you know what Wes is doing? Yeah, Wes is at home and he is trying to get some more jobs lined up. And sorry, man, I'm not thinking too good.
I know it's so hot. We were just telling them how hot it is. Richard's over here having a heat stroke on camera.
I'm like, I can't think straight.
I'm going to pivot off of what Richard just said, but we are quite backed up at the shop, and we've got so many buses already lined up. So Wes is working a lot of the logistical stuff on timing, getting things properly lined up. I know a few of you have already mentioned in the comments that you want to get your buses in for a raise. The best method of contact that I know of is to reach out to Wes through Transcend Existence Instagram page. So if you have interest in having us work on your bus, definitely reach out to him. And you know, it's just how it is. It's like we can only do so many buses at a time, and there's only so much time in a year. We're trying to fit all the buses in.
What Cole said.
Meanwhile, we're backed up, and Richard's over here working on his bed platform. Go slave over at that bus again for another 16 hours straight in 90 degrees weather. Ugh. Words.
I have to be able to sleep. Because the bus I've been sleeping in is going to be leaving soon. So that's why I'm working on my bed platform.
And Richard's still working on his bus, obviously.
Yeah. Not as much as I could be, but there's a lot of work here to do, so.
Back to Zep 7. Kevin's a little upset today. He's not going to be able to work on the van anymore since it's pretty much completed. So,
That upsets me to no end.
do you want to comment on that, or are you still processing it?
I'll plead the fifth.
Well, it seems like
Oh.
what?
All these things, they're riveted all down.
Oh yeah, they're the best. If you end up having these in your bus, like, this is like one reason why I'd say no to a bus when I'm purchasing it. I'd be like, no, I don't want it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Well, I gotta take them up.
Yeah, you do. Bummer. Kevin's taking out the floor, and it's kind of squishy and nice though in here. I will say that. That's kind of
Yeah.
nice. It does have that little bit of a roof raise, but once you get up front, it's just that standard 74 inches. So, yo, Kevin, you want to give your band a plug?
Yeah.
He's got a concert tonight.
Yeah, New Imperialism.
Maybe I'll get some BTS for them. You know, get some
BTS?
shots. Yeah,
What's that?
like behind the scenes. Show
Yeah.
show them some of the action tonight.
Yeah.
You guys didn't know Kevin was multi-talented.
Yeah.
He's also a great dancer.
No, I wouldn't get that far.
Yeah, I was trying to help you out.
I mean, good. Great, no.
Well, Wes and Richard have been plugging away at this 40-footer the last 2 days. Haven't been able to pick up the vlog camera. I've been busy doing plumbing and a lot of excuses, but we're going to get you up to speed here. So they got the mid rub rail off and had to cut away the metal in between these rub rails. So the idea is this top rub rail is not going to come off, and we're hopeful that we're going to be able to slide the sheet metal underneath there and then fill it in once we do the raise. And assuming Wes shows up today, we'll end up cranking this one up. So this one's about to get lifted. This bus is a pusher, meaning the engine's in the back, and these engines are ginormous. Just huge. Can't imagine how much that weighs. It's kind of nice to keep the engine heat out of the front cab area when you're driving. That's the one plus of these pushers. I know my tiny bus would get really hot because it was a van chassis, and with the doghouse being right on the inside there, it got really warm when you'd be driving. Have all 4 roof raising mechanisms welded in, so this bad boy's about ready.
We're still gonna have to cut this one all the way through from this point, right along the edge of this hatch channel, all the way through to this skin anyway, because that has to come up.
Yeah. Whole sides, right?
Well, just this little section right here has the rub rail, and this skin section has to come up with the roof. And this window frame and this. So I mean, theoretically, I guess we could do the same. We could cut this one. Well, no, we gotta leave this hatch channel complete. We just gotta cut it right here through, so it'll go up. Because all this needs to just weld back to it once we get up higher.
Yeah, this back corner is still a little confusing for me.
It is kind of odd. I mean, it's different the way we're gonna have to do it. Like this skin here is gonna stay, so we got to get all these little things out. All those got to come out too, because those are like the sleeves that hold. So those got to get out so we can separate the roof skin from this skin.
Okay. Could I chisel them off sideways?
You might try it from in here. Just chisel them off sideways, and then maybe it'll fold them over a little, and then maybe you just shove them out or something. Just see how we do it.
Okay.
Or
Because I got all the tops off of those.
right
from
all
the
the heads.
outside.
Yeah. But the whole sleeve, there's still a sleeve inside that whole.
Oh yeah,
sleeve.
each one. Yeah.
Yeah, so it won't.
It's gonna hold it in.
Yeah, it'll hold it in completely. So it's got to be removed as well.